Hello. I just thought I should um come out, share a topic that is at the heart of Ugandans. A topic that every Ugandan is talking about. A topic that is at the center of every Ugandan. I'm not a politician. I don't live in Uganda. I'm a Ugandan from the western part of Uganda. But I've not lived in Uganda for many, many years. I mean, I've been to visit. After a long time, I went to visit in 2016 because I still have family there. But I'm not going to come out here because I've seen so many prophecies. I've seen so many people giving their opinions. But I'm coming out as a Ugandan that loves Uganda. But at the same time, I'm coming out not as a prophet, but as someone who believes in God. And I know that God reveals to redeem. We see in the Bible, when we look at the journey, the patterns that God used to change leadership. For example, when he anointed David, I think it took more than 15 years before he could actually sit in the seat. We see that God's presence or God's anointing or God's left Saul. And when even Samuel came to a point, when Samuel the prophet was sent to appoint a leader in Jesse's house, he went by the appearance. He saw the guys who are well built, tall, and he thought in his mind that must be the next king of Israel. But God had someone else in mind. He had David, who was like a nobody. He was always in the sheep, tending the sheep. Probably he was even born from the outside. I mean, probably he was one of the children that was not born of the mothers in the household. Anyway, to cut the whole story short, I had a dream. I'm a woman who prays. I'm a woman who believes in God. I'm a woman who, when I got to know Christ, when I got to, when I gave my life to Christ, I won't say that I am a preacher. I won't say that I'm a prophet, but I know that God reveals and God speaks before things happen. I know that God, before things, we see the manifestation of things. They happen in the spiritual realm. I think when the disciples asked Jesus, teach us how to pray, Jesus told them, first of all, to acknowledge God, our Father, who art in heaven, the heaven, which is God's throne. But we have to invite God, His glory to come down. Our Father who art in heaven. And then we carry on. Anyway, so what I'm talking about now is I had a dream in 2010. I haven't forgotten that dream. But how I saw Uganda, that Uganda had been in captivity. Uganda had been in captivity. They were enslaved, but they woke up and they were on a journey to liberate themselves. But it was like a whole nation went on a journey. That's the same as we see the children of Israel coming out of captivity from Egypt. And I happened to be, spiritually, I happened to be back home, and I was holding a torch. The big torches that are normally used on during Olympics, that's the torch that I was holding. Spiritually, I cannot explain what it was all about. But what I saw is I saw a whole nation on a journey coming out of activity. That was 2010. I'm not going to lie you, because when I left Uganda, I was quite young. Not young, I won't say that I was young, but I was not into music. I was not into I was not someone who used to go out partying, so I didn't really have, because first of all, I come from a very humble background, so I couldn't even afford, these things of going partying and all that stuff. But anyway, so in 2008, I think. Was it 2008? No, 2018. Sorry. My apologies. 2018. I think that's when Bobby Wine's name came to light. What I saw is, because of the internet, what I saw was everyone rising up, speaking one voice because of the name Bobby Wine when he was arrested in Arua. So I picked up interest. I wanted to know who Bobby Wine was. I've never met Bobby Wine. I did not even know Bobby Wine when he was arrested in Arua in 2018. Then in 2021, they said he was going to, I think after the incident of arresting him, torturing him, it encouraged him to even go further for the presidential candidate. So he went for presidential candidate. 2021, I had a dream that Bobby Wine won the elections. Now that's two dreams. The dream of 2010, Uganda coming out of activity. The dream of 2021, Bobby Wine winning the elections. And of course, the elections were they were rigged, and Bobby Wine wanted to take things to court. I had the third dream that there was confusion in court. Some people disagreed with the other. I did not know that Bobby Wine was going to withdraw from court. But my last dream, now the fourth dream, was when I saw that the current president I think he's getting weak. So it's going to get to a point when, God calls him home. But in the background, underground, people were working day and night to make sure that they bring a successor. I did not know that Museveni had the plans of bringing the son as a successor, and that they were working day and night to make sure Bobby Wine does not get to the seat. I hope this message reaches all the Ugandans. I hope this message reaches the people that need it the most.